Now it's the time for the first invited speaker, that is Maurizio Lenzerini from the University of Rome Sapienza. Maurizio is a well-known researcher in the areas of databases and knowledge representation. And the title of his talk is Data Integration is Harder Than You Thought.
So I would like to thank the CoopIS organizer to inviting me, and I'm particularly glad that Carlo Battini is chairing this session. Carlo, more than 20 years ago, introduced me to the problem of information integration. At that time, we were studying database schema integration, and I remember that I soon realized that this problem is a very hard problem.
I was convinced that you introduced me.
The main point of this talk is data integration is even harder than I thought. And the goal is to convince you that you can share the same feeling at the end of the talk. So the outline is as follows. I'll first briefly recall what data integration is. Then I will concentrate on two main problems in the design of a data integration system, which is modeling the system and querying the system, answering queries posed to the data integration system. And we will see that there are basically two main approaches called local as view and global as view. And in general, local as view is considered more powerful but hard, in particular in query answering, whereas global as view is considered simpler in this respect. Then I will go into the details of two case studies, two data integration systems based on a last paradigm first, and then another system based on the global as view paradigm. And I will show somehow that a surprising result that also in the global as view approach, answering queries is a very hard problem. Finally, we'll talk briefly about combining the two approaches, and then I will draw conclusions. So here is a basic picture showing what an architecture for a data integration system is. We have several heterogeneous data sources. Generally, we abstract these sources into a local schema, which is the intentional representation of the data sources. And we create mappings between local schema and a global schema. The global schema is actually what the application or the user sees about the data integration system. It may materialize some of the data in the data warehouse, but the main point of the global schema is to provide the